Good morning. I believe in having a good morning routine. I've been studying up on a lot of the folks in various industries and leaders and how they craft their morning routines. And over the last year, I've put together a morning routine for me that works for me, gets me jump started for the day in the right frame of mind. First thing I do when I wake up is I do not look at the phone in terms of email media. That's going to be guaranteed to screw your day up because your mind's going to be all jumbled with things that it shouldn't be jumbled with first time you wake up in the morning. So what I do is I do my morning prayer and I look at a little bit of scripture, and then what I do is I start the day off with 2 cups of water with a little bit of sea salt. So in the morning, your body is dehydrated naturally. I try to take sips of water throughout the night, but obviously your body's dehydrated, and a good way to get your metabolism flowing and get your blood circulating, so to speak, is to take some water in the morning. So I do 2 cups. Just to kind of lubricate the engine, so to speak. And I'll add a bit of sea salt to it, kind of a natural electrolyte down the hatch. Now I'm ready. So now once I've had my water, the next thing is to get some sun. Now, spending 16 years in Seattle, this would have been hard to do as they don't get that much sun up there. But luckily we moved to Las Vegas. And if you follow a guy named Dr. Andrew Huberman, he's a scientist out of UC Berkeley in California. He's all over the internet, but he's got a lot of great tips and suggestions for how to biohack your body. One of the things is that your body has this circadian rhythm, which tells you when to wake up and when to sleep. And a lot of that circadian rhythm is governed by sunlight, right there. So getting at least 5 minutes or so of sunshine in the morning, if you can get 10 minutes, that's great. It really helps reset your body's circadian rhythm. So I try to get at least 5 minutes of some type of sunshine, either 5 minutes or in some cases 10 minutes, depending on what kind of meditation I'm doing, because this kind of goes into the next phase, is that I spend time in some meditation. I've got a couple of meditation apps. I've got as you can see, got my Aura ring right here, right? And on the Aura app, besides telling you your heart rate and how well you slept, or in some cases how well you didn't sleep, it also has an area called Explore. A lot of people may not know that. And if you go on the top left with the 3 hashtags on the app and scroll down to Explore, it's got breathing exercises and it has a whole section on meditation. So I'll try to take a meditation from there. And then I've got an app called Headspace, and Headspace is another mindfulness app. And I think one of the things in the morning is, again, before the chaos of the day starts, and whether you're still working or whether you're like me, retired, life can be chaotic, and you need to set yourself up for a successful day to be able to deal with that chaos. And it's not by looking at email first thing in the morning. It's not looking at social media or news first thing in the morning. It's getting your head, your mind, your body, and your spirit right to tackle on whatever challenges you have for the day. And a bit of mindfulness and a bit of sunshine to get your circadian rhythm in order is very good to do. So I sit here and I just kind of think about things and contemplate, just enjoy the stillness. If you're in a part of the country that you cannot have a lot of sunshine, like say up in the Pacific Northwest, a great part of the year, any kind of light is helpful. And even if it means the light in your house. They also have those those kind of sun lamps that you can get that replicate the sunshine. Do 5 minutes of that, but as much as you can, try to get as much sun as you can. Again, lucky we lived in the desert Southwest, so we get plenty of sunshine. All right, I finished with my meditation and getting the sunshine. Now I've got to do something for the body, and it's two things. So normally work out later in the day at our F45 studio, but no matter whether working out or not, I'll start the day off with just some simple calisthenics. I'll do 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 squats, and that's just to get the body moving. Just feeling alive, you know, letting yourself remember that you woke up, you're breathing, you're alive, you got a lot to be grateful for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I gotta get down for those push-ups. Get those push-ups going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then get a little sit-up action going on here. Now get a little sit-up action going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then end off with just some of your good old-fashioned squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Real simple. Get the blood circulating a little bit. Now we head over to the cold plunge. Okay, the next phase of what I do in the morning shouldn't surprise a lot of you because I've posted this before, but I do a cold plunge. I started off about over a year ago, first going into the pool during the wintertime. And it was, you know, at that point, you're talking about 50 something degrees or less. And that was my introduction. And I embraced it so much that I decided, you know what? I'm going to invest in a cold plunge. Now you've got all kinds of cold plunge products out here. This is the original plunge. It's got this chiller here that goes anywhere from I think it goes from 61 degrees at its height to down to 39, and you can regulate it through here. Right now you see it's at 45, though that's not always the most accurate gauge. I'll show you right now. So I have this thermometer gun right here, and I use this courtesy of my brother-in-law, Craig Anderson, who gave this to me a few years ago, and I really appreciate it, Craig. I use it every day. And so let's take a reading here. So it's actually 44.4, so pretty chilly. But a cold plunge is anywhere from 6 degrees and below. I've done 38, 39 degrees, and there's no reason to go that low. You can get your benefits right here at anywhere from 60 to 40, 45. I usually do 3 to 5 minutes, and I've got a plunge app that I use, but I do this because it gives me a lot of benefits. First of all, the whole resilience aspect of it. It's a hard thing to do. It never gets easier. I've done this for a long time, and now every time you step in that water and get in, you get that, whew, you know, your heart rate goes up, and you don't like it. Your body's telling you, your sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, is telling you, get the heck away, you know, get out of here. But once you control your breath for a few minutes, all of a sudden, wow, you can feel it. It feels good. And as you start to regulate your breath and get your body settled, your body moves from sympathetic to parasympathetic, which is your rest state. And it's great for resilience. It's great for your metabolism. It's great for immunity because it helps your body and fight infections through the immune system. Great for your circulatory system, great for your heart. A lot of great benefits. I've talked it through with my doctor, done a lot of research on this. So there are a lot of great benefits. If you can't do cold plunge like this, fill your bathtub with cold water. Take a cold shower. Any of those things. Anything that'll be hard for you for 30 seconds, a minute, however long you feel like you want to do it. You know, you're not trying to be, you know, a Guinness Book of World Record holder on this. Just do something hard in the morning because it will help you set up for the rest of the day. I can do this. I can handle anything that comes down my way. So about to get my plunge on. All right, here I am in the plunge. Oh, I've got the timer set for 4 minutes. I did a full dunk under the water at 44 degrees. And now I'm just gonna sit here and breathe. And you can do two types of breathing here. You can do your deep breaths where you take a inhale maybe for 4 counts, pause, exhale for 6, 7 counts. Or you can do what they call box breathing, which the military has inspired, which is simply breathing in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then breathe in, hold, and then repeat the process. So it goes like this. Breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, breathe in. You just kind of repeat that, and it really helps steady your body. So I've also got a plunge app that's right now working to gauge my time. But this is the first time I've actually filmed myself the whole 4 minutes in the actual cold plunge. I try to get down to my neck area here, and my hands are out. One thing I've noticed is that when I first started plunging, my hands and feet got really numb, and it hurt. But over a period of time, my feet have acclimated well. But still, you think about it, when you are subjecting your body to a cold water immersion, what is happening to your body? Besides the fight or flight thing, your body is now moving blood to all the vital organs. So it's moving blood out of your extremities and to your heart, and your lungs, your kidneys, all that stuff. So therefore, that is why when you face a lot of cold and you feel your fingers numbing, that's what's happening. You know, blood has been rushed to the vital organs. And so that leaves your fingers and toes more susceptible to cold. So this is still a work in progress. What I'll do is I'll dip like this for 10 seconds, and then I will let it out. So that's kind of how I acclimate. Also, I've been doing something where as we get close to the 4 minutes, I got 3 minute mark, I'm going to dunk my full head in there. If you can dunk your full head in there, you talk about waking you up. And it really works on repairing a lot of your neurotransmitters in your brain, just fires them up. And one of the things is, you know, your body's telling you want to get out, but right now I'm comfortable. And when I get out, I'm already feeling great. I've already gotten past the hurdle. You get past the first 30 seconds or up to a minute. And you can regulate your breathing, and you can be comfortable in here. You know you've done something. So we're getting to the end of the 4 minutes. And so I do one more dunk, and that's all she wrote. So one more dunk and we're done. All right, cold plunge done. All right, finished the plunge, and something I've been doing, not every day, but it's a really nice day. I was doing it even when it was colder, but it wasn't as pleasurable as I'll take a dip. I'll just go in for 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, sorry. Just go down and back 2 laps, and the temperature is probably 60 something degrees compared to 40. This feels like warm water.